What we do here is go back.
Hello Guardians, welcome back. We've got some things to chat about in the TWID for this week of 5/15/2025. There's a lot going on, especially with the last day of heavy metal coming up, some Rite of the Nine changes, we've got increased trials rewards, and a shotgun that I am so happy is coming back, some Iron Banner stuff, and a lot of other things to chat about. So let's go ahead and get into the TWID for this week. This week in Destiny, we've been clashing in heavy metal while also delving into Rite of the Nine. As we prepare for the next weeks of content, we have some details and topics to share with you all. Rite of the Nine calendar and reward changes, heavy metal's last day for now, increased trials of Osiris ranks and a returning adept shotgun, Iron Banner next week with a new scout rifle, hardware Supremacy featured, and the Bungie Foundation happenings. So, starting with Rite of the Nine, calendar changes. Starting today, our planned Rite of the Nine dungeon calendar will be changing. Each dungeon will be featured for 2 weeks as opposed to 3, and we are increasing nonary manifold currency drop rates, which can be exchanged for additional weapons. With this change, Ghosts of the Deep will now launch next Tuesday, May 20th. Alongside the above change, the second week of a given dungeon will also feature increased weapon drops, where the rewards can drop from any enemy defeated, which is huge, because there's a lot of ads in Spire of the Watcher. There's a lot of ads. So holofoils are also going to be included in this as well. For this week, we are rapidly working on an update that will turn on increased weapon drops in Spire of the Watcher until Ghosts of the Deep becomes the featured dungeon next week. We'll let you know when that's deployed. And the increased manifold currency drop rates is to compensate for the lack of having the double drops for like an entire week pretty much, because we'll only have like 3 or 4 days when the increased drop rates for the weapons goes live. So they're kind of like making up for it with the nonary drops. Starting on June 17th, all Rite of the Nine dungeons will be available to play at any time on any difficulty, and increased currency drops will be active for all 3 dungeons. Each week, a featured dungeon will have increased weapon drops. This will begin with Spire of the Watcher on June 17th, followed by Ghost of the Deep on June 24th, and ending with Prophecy on July the 1st. On July 8th, a Lootapalooza will begin. All 3 dungeons will have reward bonuses enabled for the final week of Episode Heresy, alongside a new way to spend your nonary manifold currency, and we hope this all gives you Guardians ample time to hunt for holofoils and adepts as they prepare for the Edge of the Fate launch on July 15th. And to quickly revisit difficulty options, no matter if you're playing on Explorer, Eternity, or Ultimatum difficulty, we hope you are having fun and getting some great rewards. Let's go over what these 3 difficulties offer. Explorer mode is what you need if it's your first time jumping into a dungeon, because everything is laid out and explained to you. Also, good if you are just wanting to matchmake with others and have a chill session. Eternity mode is for those familiar with the dungeon and looking for extra rewards, but maybe don't want the most challenging experience. You will feel the heat, just not as much as in Ultimatum mode. This one is for the players who have mastered the dungeon, crave the best adept loot, and want to be challenged all the way until they finish it. Revive tokens are limited, encounters have timers, and enrage bosses. Everything just hits harder. Our goal with Rite of the Nine is to challenge the more invested players through Ultimatum mode and reward them with adepts and holofoil weapons, but we also want to empower a part of the community that may not have experienced dungeons in the past. Hopefully this experience makes everyone more comfortable when jumping into the next raids and dungeons we launch, which I think is an absolute W. Like they should have done this a long time ago. Like when the final shape came out, there should have been a guided mode to get you through that raid, which if you need to run the raid, please DM me on Twitter. Please leave a comment. I need to run that raid before Edge of Fate comes out. I need to farm that raid if I'm being honest with you. So if someone can hop in and help me out with that, I'd really appreciate that. Finish your heavy metal challenges. As we approach Friday, it's time to say goodbye to heavy metal for now. This is a call out for everyone who has not finished the event track, not completed the Triumph's title, or is still trying to guild it. Complete them before Friday, May 16th at 9:59. Our first ever Combat Sparrow the Griffin is awarded upon completing the event track. If you were busy this past week or just need more time to finish your challenges, heavy metal will return as an event in the future, and if you can earn its rewards when it comes back, one of those Bungie rewards items, the heavy metal pin, is available at the Bungie store for those who have unlocked and linked the title. Increased Trials of Osiris ranks tomorrow, which Trials is finally back. After giving the floor to heavy metal last week, Tales of Osiris, I think they meant to say Trials of Osiris, returns tomorrow. The map is Dead Cliffs and the weapon is Aisha's Care, which is a fantastic pulse rifle. If you guys haven't seen my review on Aisha's Care, please go watch that video. This weapon absolutely rips and it's perfect for any strand builds, especially strand hunters and strand warlocks. So go give that video a like, leave a comment on what you think about it, and yeah, That one's a good one to catch up on. As an extra, you will get increased reputation gains when completing matches. This is also your first opportunity to earn drops of the Inquisitor, the reprised precision slug shotgun we added back with update 8.2.6. How does that work when Aisha's Care is the featured weapon? You must still reach a streak of victories in a flawless passage to get adept weapons, but the moment you start earning those Aisha's Care adept drops, you can also get the Inquisitor adept. With such a combo of weapons that cover close to medium and long ranges, we'd love to hear what your strategies our creators in the community are using. We're always happy to amplify you with content, especially to help newer players so they understand how rotations work on this specific map, which spots work best, and what roles they should be hunting. Best of luck to all in trials this weekend. Never hesitate to show us the loot you earn and share feedback you have on the experience. Trials is back, baby. I think we'll hop into some trials this weekend, maybe tonight or tomorrow. We'll see what happens. We got another Iron Banner coming. Iron Banner incoming. Starting May 20th, Iron Banner will be back for another week. Saladin will be at his spot in the tower, and he has a new weapon to reward those who dare to honor the memory of the Iron Lords. We're talking about the Nature Reclaimed Solar Scout Rifle, a lightweight with some fan favorite perks for both PvE and PvP. You will be able to focus it once it's unlocked in collections, so be mindful of how you spend your hard-earned engrams and let us know which roles you like most. And for those of you wondering, the last Iron Banner week of episode heresy will be June 17th, so make it count. So we absolutely will be farming the heck out of Iron Banner when that comes back on the 20th. Hardware Supremacy in the Rotator. Next week, we'll have hardware as a modifier for Supremacy. Supremacy is a Crucible game mode where you get points from kills, but more points if you secure the crest dropped by guardians you defeated. Your opponents can snatch them back to stop your point progression, so you better move fast. On top of that, there's hardware, a game modifier that disables both your super and abilities, making everyone's focus entirely on the quality of their gunplay. That's gonna be fun. Jump next week into Hardware Supremacy and be ready to hit your crits and pick your crests. Jump next week into Hardware Supremacy and be ready to hit your crits and pick your crest. We hope it's a loop you enjoy, and it will force you not only to be in the heat of the battle to score, but also rely on your aim. Next up, we got the Bungie Foundation happenings. The Bungie Bounty for Good returns next week with a brand new emblem up for grabs. Join us in the Crucible on May 22nd at 10 a.m. Pacific time for your first shot at earning the Faster Than Light emblem. And let me tell you, this emblem is so you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of when you used to go to the movies and there would be like a 3D like movie playing and you would get the little glasses. That's what this, I like this emblem a lot. I think it looks pretty sick. We'll be entering the fight as a fire team of just 2, which means we're calling on 4 guardians to join us each match. This is your chance to squad up with the Foundation team, fight for a good cause, and help us rack up wins in style. Think you got what it takes to bring us down? Well, we welcome the challenge. Whether you're claiming zones and landing headshots by your side or crashing the party from the other end of a shotgun barrel, victory earns the Faster Than Light emblem. And every match win, lose, or draw helps us support our partners at International Community Health Services. Join us on the Bungie Foundation Twitch channel next Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And lastly, we've got the Gauntlet 2025 update. In addition to our Bungie Bounty for Good, we are continuing to support our partners at Gamers engaged during their Gauntlet 2025 campaign. Our community has already raised over $65,000, wow, in support of this amazing cause this year. Head to our Tiltify page and donate to get the Fired Up emblem, or have your self-portrait or a picture of your furry friend hand-drawn by a Bungie staffer. All proceeds will support Gamers engaged and their Play It Forward Fund, a program focused on providing grants to small organizations making real change in mental health, education, and community. This campaign closes on May 18th, so grab your emblem now before it's gone. And that is also a very, very nice looking emblem. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go get that one for sure. A reminder, emblem codes will be emailed to anyone who donates $25 on or before May 31st. Donors who contribute $100 must submit their photos to BNG Foundation at bungie.com by May 31st. Drawings will be sent to the email address used for their donation no later than June 30th. Thank you. And a bunch of fixes and other stuff in the TWID, but hey, listen, Trials is back finally after, I don't play Trials too much, honestly. I am going to play it this weekend, but I have not played it, but it's been gone for a week. So all of you Trials players out there, make sure you guys get your loadouts ready. Make sure you guys get your overpowered Titan punches ready. And we've got, Rite of the Nine changes. Every 2 weeks, there will be a new dungeon rotator, which I think is amazing. Honestly, I wasn't too worried. I wasn't too upset about the 3-week rotation. I get why everybody's upset about it. Like, it does kind of suck having to wait for Ghost of the Deep, because that's the one everybody wants to play. The weapons from Ghost of the Deep are going to be the most sought after in all of the Rite of the Nine activities, so I get it. But for me personally, I thought 3 weeks was enough. I thought it was good. It gave everybody an opportunity to play it all the way through, understand it, learn that dungeon, grind the loot that they wanted. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. If you're Bungie, I guess it makes sense. Got to please the community, right? And bullying works sometimes. I will say on Twitter, you guys really bullied the hell out of Bungie on getting them to change this, so good on you. And then we've got Iron Banner next week with a new scout rifle, which I'm so excited for. I'm pretty sure I saw that it rolls with incandescent and heal clip. I don't know if that's accurate, but I'm gonna look into it and see what it says. But that has been it. This is your TWID for the week of 5/15, and that's it. Leave a comment what you guys think about the changes that are being made to Rite of the Nine. And if you guys enjoy this one, get subscribed, hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. We got a review on a grenade launcher. I'm just gonna say a grenade launcher. I'm not gonna tell you which one, but if you're on Twitter and you follow me on Twitter, you'll know which one. I'll catch you guys in the next one.